Okay, let's get one thing straight here. Not every good watch needs to scream from a billboard or ride shotgun with a celebrity endorsement. Some of the coolest, most affordable timepieces, they're hiding in the shadows. Low-key legends just waiting for you to notice. And this video is your secret map. Stay locked in, everybody, because one of these sleeper hits might just be your next wrist obsession. Let's start with number 1, the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. This one doesn't whisper style, it toasts it. Bathed in gold-toned stainless steel from bracelet to bezel, this 40.5mm piece wears like a glass of something top shelf. Inspired by the beer julep cocktail, the dial shimmers with a vertical gradation that appears poured, not painted, much like sunlight hitting the foam of a crisp lager. Subtle texture across the face mimics tiny bubbles rising in the glass. A drink on your wrist, minus the hangover. Inside beats Seiko's 23-jewel automatic movement, visible through the screw-down exhibition case back. It hums at 21,600 VPH with a 41-hour reserve. Smooth, classic, and made to be worn often. The box-shaped crystal adds retro flair, and the push-button deployment class keeps it secure with no fuss. It's not just another shiny gold watch, it's a mood. The kind of piece that goes with linen, loafers, and a half smirk. At $550, it is dangerously smooth, just like its namesake. Number 2, the Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80 Silicium. Stainless steel elegance with a workhorse heart. This 40mm case strikes that Goldilocks sweet spot. Bold without screaming, polished without pretension. The dome sapphire crystal wraps over a deep navy dial that shifts from ink to cobalt depending on the light. Slim baton indices glow gently with superluminova, giving it just enough presence in dim rooms without overdoing the drama. Inside beats the Powermatic 80, a modern marvel with an 80-hour power reserve and a silicone balance spring that resists magnetism like a pro. It's the kind of movement that lets you take it off on Friday and then still wear it on Monday without missing a tick. Butterfly clasps snap into place with a quiet authority, and the integrated bracelet wears like brushed armor. Smooth, tight, purposeful. It doesn't beg for attention, it earns nods. At $875, this is daily luxury without the credit card guilt. A Swiss flex that you can actually afford to flex. Number 3, the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. The titanium case back keeps things light on the wrist and hypoallergenic where it counts. Inside, the hand-wound H50 movement delivers a powerful 80-hour reserve. No battery, no rotor, just pure mechanical soul. Wind it once and it runs all weekend. The matte black dial keeps it honest with white military numerals and vintage tone lume that glows like an old flashlight beam. The brown leather NATO strap completes the field-ready vibe. Soft, supple, and earthy, it wears like a well-loved boot. Priced at $945, you're not buying a watch. You're starting a patina story that'll never be repeated. Number 4, the TAG Heuer Formula 1 Solargraph. Straight from the grid and powered by the sun, this 38mm steel machine ditches batteries and charges with nothing but light. Not just daylight, any light. TAG's TH5000 solar quartz tech keeps it ticking for months on a full charge. You could leave it in a drawer, pull it out 6 months later, and it's still running like it just crossed the finish line. The fully sandblasted steel case and bracelet give it a matte motorsport grit. It's rugged but refined, like pit crew gear with a designer twist. The unidirectional bezel made from TH Polylite adds techie contrast and also feels snappy and precise under the fingers. Just enough detail to catch the eye without the bling overload. At under 10 millimeters thick, it slips under sleeves but still wears assertively. The double security folding clasp is pure race day precision. $1,950 gets you a no-maintenance, solar-powered flex that is all torque, no nonsense. Number 5, Rado True Square Automatic Open Heart. This isn't your average skeleton watch. It is an architectural flex in full ceramic. At 38 millimeters wide and under 10 millimeters thick, the high-tech square case hugs the wrist with a modernist cool. It's crafted entirely from matte black ceramic, which means that it's ultra-light, scratch-resistant, and glides onto the skin like polished stone. The open heart dial slices straight through the mystery, revealing the rhythmic heartbeat of the R734 automatic movement. Flip it over, and the titanium caseback adds hypoallergenic comfort, while the movement delivers a hefty 80-hour reserve. It's tuned across 5 positions for real-world accuracy, and the Nevacron hairspring keeps it resilient against magnetism, so wear it on flights, trains, or next to your phone without worry. It's slick, quiet confidence in a sea of round steel. At $2,750, you are getting design-forward innovation and horological edge in one stealthy, futuristic package. Perfect with monochrome fits or sharp minimalist tailoring. Number 6. Xeno Watch Basel OS Pilot Chrono Observer. This beast doesn't slip under a cuff, it commands the wrist. At 47.5 millimeters wide and 17.2 millimeters thick, it is unapologetically oversized, made for big skies and bigger personalities. The brushed stainless steel case has a matte, no-nonsense finish that feels like aircraft-grade gear. A double-domed sapphire crystal tops the bold black dial, magnifying every detail of those crisp-loomed numerals and broad cathedral hands like an old-school cockpit gauge. Flip it over, and the glass caseback puts the engine room on full display. The thick leather strap gives it that vintage pilot edge. Tough, but refined. At $3,055, you are strapping on a mechanical instrument, not a fashion piece. It's a tribute to classic aviation, with the muscle to back it up. Perfect with flight jackets, field coats, or straight-up attitude. Number 7. The Oris Big Crown Pointer Date Caliber 403. A 38mm steel case that blends classic aviation lines with modern mechanical art. The domed sapphire, double-sided and treated for glare, sits like a crystal lake above the vibrant blue dial. The texture glows under shifting light, framed by vintage-style cathedral hands and that iconic red-tipped pointer date. The movement underneath is what takes this from nice to niche collector gold. It's built to run long and accurately. The see-through caseback gives you full access to the movement's slow, deliberate heartbeat. Pair it with a navy sport coat or earth tone knitwear. It walks a tightrope between boardroom vintage and weekend casual. With a $4,300 price tag, it is priced like a luxury sleeper. Quiet on the outside, horological heat inside. A future classic disguised as a daily driver. Number 8. The Longines Lindbergh Hour Angle. This isn't just a pilot's watch, it's a slice of aviation history that you can wear. Designed in collaboration with Charles Lindbergh himself in 1931, this 47.5mm stainless steel reissue doesn't just pay homage, it revives the original flight computer concept used to calculate longitude mid-flight. It's not just for telling time, it's for navigating through it. The dial is a field of precise numerals and circular scales, balanced with cathedral hands and a small second subdial at 6 o'clock. The rotating bezel and inner chapter ring adjust like navigational instruments, not decoration. The caseback opens to reveal a sapphire crystal that lets you view the movement. Mechanical poetry in motion, encased in old-school pilot engineering. With its bidirectional bezel, 25mm lug width, and stitched leather strap, it is pure retro aviation drama. Bold, functional, and theatrical. With a price tag of $5,650, it's not a daily beater. It's a mechanical tribute to adventure, built to wear like a legacy. And finally, number 9, the Hublot Classic Fusion Titanium Blue. This is where sleek minimalism meets heavyweight flex. At 45mm, the satin and polished titanium case wears big without dragging you down. Light as air, sharp as a blade. The bezel's industrial elegance is pure Hublot DNA, locked in with 6 exposed 8-shaped screws that give it that unmistakable architectural vibe. The blue sunray dial hits different under light, cool, metallic, and always shifting shades between steel and sapphire. Under the hood, the Hub 1112 automatic keeps things tight with a 42-hour reserve and reliable Swiss precision. The sapphire crystal with anti-reflective treatment ensures clarity from every angle. What sets it off is the blue-lined rubber strap. Luxurious, but laid back, fastened with a deployant clasp that snaps down with F1 level precision. At $8,300, this isn't just an accessory, it's titanium swagger, engineered to turn heads. Pair it with tailored streetwear or a midnight tux. It doesn't care, it owns both. The beauty of these pieces? They let you flex individuality, taste, and watch know-how without blowing your rent on a single case of gears. If one of these caught your eye, or if you've got your own under-the-radar favorite, well, then drop it in the comments. Let's build the ultimate list of slept-on gems together. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one, where the price stays low and the taste stays high.